to my channel. This is actually being recorded after the workout that you're about to see right now. I kind of want to go over a little bit about the workout before I actually go into it. So I am about, let's see, I got my breast augmentation surgery on April 6th, so it's been almost 3 weeks on Thursday. So it's 19 days since my surgery. So I did my first lower body workout this past Friday, which was 3 days ago, and then did another lower body workout today, which you're about to see. So what I kind of wanted to go over with you guys was every surgery is different, and do what your doctor tells you to do and how your body feels. My body feels great. As you guys know, I had a pretty easy go around with the surgery, so it was not as traumatic as I'm sure it can be for some people. So just keep in mind that I am doing a lot lighter weight. I don't want to I feel good, but I don't want to kind of overdo it and injure myself or mess up my new boobs. So right now I'm just doing lower body. I'll probably start upper body in 2 weeks or so. Not chest, but triceps, biceps, and shoulders should be okay. Again, I will record all this for you guys so you know. But anyway, I wanted to share with you, I actually wore my Charge HR Fitbit today, and I was gonna show you guys the calories that I burned during this workout. So what you're not gonna see in this workout is I did start off with 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. Usually when I'm in a cut, which is right now, I like to start off with a little bit of cardio just to make sure that I start sweating. And let me tell you, I sweat a lot during this workout. So I burned a total of 405 calories from the start of my 10-minute Stairmaster through the end of the weights workout. And then I ended the session with 20 minutes of steady state cardio. So I burned 405 calories, an hour and 6 minutes on the actual warm-up plus the weights. You can see here, they have basically like an app on the phone that tells you everything. So I have, my average heart rate for the weight session was 125 beats per minute. I spiked at 166, 405 calories. Again, it was an hour and 6 minutes for the warm-up plus the workout. And then for the cardio, after that I did 20 minutes, I did the elliptical, and then that burned 174 calories, and my average heart rate was 142 beats per minute, spiked at 157. So basically with my cut, I will be focusing on cardio. My body is the type of body who responds better to more cardio versus stricter calories. So I'm still at 200 grams of carbs, 130 grams of protein, and 45 grams of fat every day. I have not changed those because I did lose a pound last week, which is my first week of the cut, just because I was able to start cardio last week. So that's what's going on. I hope you guys enjoy the workout. It was a tough one. Even though I still use lighter weights, it was still a very hard workout because I kept my rest time low and keep my heart rate up. That's what I like to do in a cut, because basically you're burning more calories when you are doing weights, and yeah, that's just what I like to do. Feel free to change it up if you guys would like. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. I will, of course, be doing an informative voiceover with the workout. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel because it really helps support me and everything that I do for you guys. Challenge registration is still open. I will link that below. I will put some screenshots in here of what is included in that for you guys. Basically, we have a certain amount of slots open, and until those fill up, the registration will still be open. So we're starting on May 1st. And I guess that's it. Please don't forget to follow me on my other social media channels. And that's it. I don't know what's going on. I'm in a rush right now. I'm about to go to my boyfriend's baseball game. And yeah, that's what's happening. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye. I love you. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with another voiceover for you guys. So I just wanted to remind you that the entire workout for today will be listed below in the description box. As always, I'm going to start off with some of my glute activation exercises and some mobility and stretching. So for these glute activation exercises, I do have a free tutorial on YouTube for glute activation exercises. And if you're curious, I also have an ebook that is a lot more in my entire routine. I will go ahead and link that below in the description box. Basically, with glute activation, you're firing up those glutes before you actually get into the leg workout to make sure that you are getting the most out of your lower body workouts. So then I'm going to go ahead and do some hamstring and hip stretches. Really just open everything up and get that blood flowing in there. And of course, I did do the 10-minute Stairmaster before this workout just to get more blood flow, again, get everything nice and warmed up. We're going to go ahead and do some cradles, and then we're going to go ahead and do I think it's called hurdler stretch. Actually, that's wrong. It's called, I don't remember. Anyway, this stretch, basically opening up your hips. So then we're going to start off with our first superset. Now again, for the supersets, you will do these 2 exercises back to back and then rest. So for this first one, we are going to be doing back squats. And again, since I am still getting back into the weights, I am doing no weight, just the bar. So it's 45 pounds on this exercise. And then we are going to move into our next exercise. So for this one, you're going to want to make sure that you're keeping that back straight. You're going to be pushing through with those heels to keep those glutes activated the entire time. Your feet should be about shoulder width or wider apart, depending on your body mechanics and what feels most comfortable for you. Go ahead and do that. So guys, if you're having difficulty squatting, what I recommend is pretending almost like you're sitting down in a chair. You can actually use a chair to start practicing at first. If you're new to squatting, it really helps make you realize that you need to push those hips back and keep those knees from going over the front toes, depending again on your mobility and a lot of different things with your actual body. So for these, you are going to be doing, I believe, 4 sets of 20. Again, the whole workout will be listed below in the description box. And then we're going to move into our next exercise of this superset. So for these, we're going to be doing body weight lunges. You can add a hop in there if you want a little bit extra burn, but for me, I did not do the hop. But yeah, feel free to do that if you'd like. It definitely adds a lot more difficulty to this movement. But again, if your knees bother you or anything like that, I would just recommend doing it like this without the jump. So guys, moving into our next superset, we're going to be starting off with a lunge complex. You're going to be doing a front lunge to side lunge to back lunge and then all the way back around. You can either use a dumbbell, a kettlebell. A barbell is going to be the hardest in terms of balance. So I do recommend starting off with a dumbbell just until you get used to the movements. For these, you're going to want to make sure that you're really, again, pushing through that heel with the front foot that you're lunging into or the back foot that you're lunging into. Anyway, whichever foot is the front foot, you're going to be pushing through with that heel and making sure that you're keeping those glutes activated the entire time. So guys, moving into the second exercise of this superset, we're going to be doing box step-ups, any kind of step-ups. You can also use a bench if you'd like, if you want something a little bit lower. If you're newer to step-ups, you can definitely do that. So for these, again, you're going to want to be concentrating on pushing through those heels. That's another reason why I do wear Converse on leg day, just because the flatter base that you have, the easier it is going to be to push through that heel. A lot of other shoes typically have more of a cushion in them, so that's why, again, I recommend either Converse or actual squatting shoes you can use for your squatting. Probably wouldn't recommend them for the rest of your exercises, but again, the Converse are great for leg day in particular just because they do allow you to really push through with that heel on your exercises. Now again, I'm not using any weight. You can definitely use dumbbells, kettlebells for these step-ups, but I am taking it a little bit easier this week, next few weeks. But you can definitely use weighted if you'd like. Again, body weight, you're still going to definitely be sore from these. Notice how I'm really concentrating on pushing through with that heel. And then again, you're going to go ahead and do the lunge complex. And again, don't forget the entire workout will be listed below in the description box for you guys to screenshot and easily take to the gym with you. Alright guys, moving into our next superset, we're going to be starting off with banded dumbbell hip thrusts. Now for these, you can again also use a barbell. There's many different ways to do every single exercise. I just wanted to use a dumbbell because it's easier for me to actually get up on there. So I'm using the hip circle. I will go ahead and link that below for you guys. It's very resistant. I feel this a lot in my outer glutes. It really helps you drive those knees outwards and keep those outer glutes activated the entire time, allowing you to have a nice round booty, which of course we all want. So for this, it's actually going to be better for you to tuck your chin in and again really push through with those heels and kind of pause for 2 or 3 seconds at the top to really make sure that you're getting the most out of this exercise. You'll also be feeling this a lot in your hamstrings. Again, keeping that back very straight, you kind of want to dig your scaps into that bench for the best posture in this exercise. And moving into the second exercise of the superset, we're doing wide step walking lunges. Now for these, you're going to go a lot wider than your typical lunge, walking lunge, just because it helps keep those outer glutes more activated. I personally feel it more rather than walking lunges. I feel this more in my booty rather than my quads. I feel more with regular lunges. So I definitely lean more towards wide step lunges than regular lunges. Again, you can add weights with these if you'd like, but again, I was taking it a lot easier just after surgery. So feel free to use weights if you'd like. If not, definitely walking is still gonna burn a lot of calories, a lot of fat, and yeah, you're gonna hate me after this superset. Sorry. All right, guys, and for this last one, we're going to be doing a triset. So this is going to be 3 exercises back to back with no rest. And then after you're done with 3 exercises, then you're gonna rest and then complete the entire tricep again. So we're gonna start off with good mornings with a barbell. For these, you're really gonna wanna focus on shifting those hips back, pushing those hips all the way back. You're gonna feel this in your hamstrings, your glutes, and a little bit in your lower back. You're gonna wanna make sure that you're keeping those knees slightly bent the entire time. Your stance is gonna be pretty narrow with these. You really wanna concentrate on feeling that pull through your hamstrings. Again, you're more than welcome to add weight to these. You wanna make sure that you're definitely keeping that back straight the entire time to avoid any back injuries and stuff like that. To the second exercise of this tricep, we're going to be doing dumbbell RDLs. Now for these, you can again use a barbell. I just prefer the dumbbell because I just feel like I get a better stretch in there. You're really going to want to focus on keeping those dumbbells as close to your shins as possible. Keeping that back straight, of course, and again, keeping most of your weight in your heels to keep those glutes and hamstrings nice and activated. And moving into our last exercise of this tricep, we're going to be doing curtsey lunges. Again, for these, you can add the hop in there. It does make it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more of a burn. You're more than welcome to do whatever you like. Again, if you do have issues with your knees, I would recommend just sticking with the lower impact version, which is just a walking over with the curtsey. The hop will have you burning more calories, but again, it's completely up to you and you can do whatever you like. And last but not least, I told you guys I ended with 20 minutes of steady state cardio on the elliptical. This is what I'd like to do when I'm in more of a cut, is I kind of do a longer warm-up and then the 20 minutes after. Again, I did use my Charge HR and I burned 179 calories during this. It's just a lot more accurate than the actual cardio machines because it's actually reading your heart rate on your wrist rather than you holding onto the handles and it not knowing your statistics. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. I love you guys and I'll see you next time.